Lawn sprinkler system, lawn irrigation for residential uses, some commercial applications. If one wonders what this little gadget here is, this is for the drip line for the natural areas, and this essentially is nothing complicated about it. It's just a little kind of, I guess I could liken it to one of the push fittings for plumbing. The only difference I see, and maybe I'm wrong, if somebody knows, add this to the comments. So if one breaks a piece of drip line for the natural area, say the drip line would go into one side and then it would go into the other side. So it would go, hypothetically, it would go, a piece of drip line would go this way, either black pipe or brown pipe. Another one would go this way. This is kind of like a Chinese finger, so that if you cut the pipe and need to reattach another pipe, or or you've had a piece and need to cut a piece out, you can use one or two of these. Now, one caveat when using these: be careful and make sure that your pipe is cut just right, because the drip line is a very thin walled stuff. As one can see from this PEX pipe, it's thicker walled. So if you're not careful, if you go to put it in, you may not be able to put it in far enough. However, the contrary to that, one may have it back here and have too much pipe or something, and then they put it down and it crimps the pipe back on this side. So again, this just simply slides in, nothing fancy. The other side just simply slides in. So when you slide this into your drip line to put your drip line in here, as one can see, this kind of acts like a fitting. Now, I'm not certain if these are reusable or not. They don't appear to be, but I may be wrong on this. And if somebody knows, and if there's a special tool, please add that to the comments. But these things are great because there are other fittings to put these together. For instance, there's a fitting like something like along this type here that's like a push fitting, which is nice too. But this fitting here, I've never had problems as long as one puts one of these on a pressure reducing to make sure that the drip line pressure is bumped down to around 35 psi. Anything over 35 psi may be high. So this is kind of like along, if one could use an analogy, the push fittings used in plumbing. There are many different brand names. So basically you just take your pipe, you slide it in this end, you take the other pipe and you slide it in the other end. So if one were to have to cut a piece of pipe out, say they had a hole, it had been damaged by a weed eater, you may have hit it with a shovel, you may have hit it with a pitchfork, etc. In that case, you may need two of these. You may need one on this end, then you may need one on this end and the pipe in between, so that you can connect two of them together. Sometimes if it's just one little hole, you may be able to cut it out and only use one. Sometimes it requires two. But again, this is simply just a push fitting for the drip line. This is not for funny pipe, to my knowledge, and this is for drip line only in the natural areas for lawn irrigation. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.